Dear mariners, welcome to my channel The Sailing Beast. Please like, share and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell icon for updates on upcoming videos. Question: Explain. Dragging of anchor. Ange, the vessel is said to be having a dragging anchor when the vessel drifts without holding power in spite of being anchored. Dragging anchor has been the reason for several accidents such as collision, grounding, or stranding. The main reason for a vessel dragging its anchor is because of rough weather conditions. In such situations, it is extremely important for seafarers to collect all necessary information to familiarize with the situation and prevent dragging of anchor as much as possible. Some important parameters that needs to be considered are: prevailing weather condition of that particular area, safe position for anchoring the vessel, wind and tidal behavior of that area, contact information of port authorities in case of assistance required, etc. A vessel dragging anchor is a threat to its own and also to other vessels in the vicinity, often leading to an emergency situation such as collision, grounding or stranding, depending on the maneuverable condition of the ship. In such situations, a quick assessment of the situation can only be achieved by a vigilant bridge watch, contingency plan to tackle any emergency, quick response and good judgment of the situation. It may take some time to weigh the anchor and restore the vessel to its full maneuverable condition, but no serious accident should happen if there is enough sea room and time to do so. Following points should be considered by a seafarer prior anchoring where dragging anchor is predicated. Take on heavy weather ballast, taking into account the stability of the vessel and depth of water below the keel. Pay out more anchor cable depending on the size of the vessel and weather condition. Keep a safe distance from other anchored ships, shoals and other dangers, leaving room for maneuvering. Weigh anchor and shift the vessel to different position away from the vicinity of other vessels, provided prior permission is received from VTS of that area, port authorities and owners' orders. Increase the efficiency of the bridge team by adding an extra lookout. Keep the main engines standby for maneuverability. How to assess the vessel is dragging its anchor. Check the ship's position at frequent intervals, to confirm if the vessel is outside the swinging circle. Use all available means, both visual and electronic equipment such as GPS, radar and IGDs, to make the appraisal of the situation. If the vessel deviates from the circle, it is likely to be dragging its anchor. The bow cannot stand against the wind. Check anchor chains for slipping. A small pole with a cloth as flag-like arrangement can be tied to the links to understand the slipping of anchor chains. Extra vibration and weight on anchor cable. Check the speed over ground, SOG. When the vessel is swinging, the SOG can increase variably and this should not be misinterpreted. Check the course recorder for figure of 8 motion locus. Also monitor the position and distance of vessels nearby. In case if they are dragging, countermeasures to be taken to safeguard on vessel. What actions to be taken if the vessel has started dragging anchor? Master to be informed. Do not hesitate to call him at any time of the day. His experience and decision-making authority is vital in any given situation. Inform engine room and start the main engine with the permission from the master and give power to windlass if it is not already given. Make the vessel ready for maneuvering. Stop all cargo operations and prepare vessel for maneuvering. Let go cargo barges and crane barges if they are alongside. Inform and alert vessel traffic system, VTS, and other vessels nearby about the condition and inform about the actions taken. Seek permission for re-anchoring. Start heaving up the anchor and once the vessel's maneuverability is restored, shift the anchorage position where drifting can be safer or take to the open sea. Deploy more cablesay or drop a second anchor, not recommended for big vessels, before the speed of dragging of the vessel increases. This can stop the small vessel from dragging anchor at very early stage before the ship is pressed to leeward side with increasing speed. Use both thrusters, main engine and steering to maneuver. It becomes more difficult to weigh anchor when the vessel is pressed more to the leeward side and takes considerable amount of time. Use bow thrusters for stemming the wind. Do not override the anchor, especially in shallow waters, as the vessel may impact on the anchor during pitching. If the scenario permits, let the vessel drag in a controlled manner. But this is not recommended in areas where offshore work such as oil and gas operations are being carried out, which can result in damaging the submerged pipelines, cables, etc. Release the bitter end and let go the anchor completely, when weighing of anchor is not possible. A ship without minimum of 2 anchors is not considered to be seaworthy. A careful assessment is to be made prior making this decision. Call tugs for assistance. This is possible only if the weather permits.